Hello, Internet! Welcome to Stick Theory, where today... How you doing there, fellers? My name's Turner, with 2 T's. And you might be asking yourself, hey, why has this kid got 2 T's in his name? And I have the simple answer for you. It was a typo. And it's too late to go back now. For the social media handle has been taken. But that's enough about me for now. Let's get into the movie! Let me just say, you're in for a good one today. Because we're looking at middle school. The worst years of my life. After a pretty slick title sequence, we're introduced to our protagonist, Rafe. We learn very quickly that he's very imaginative and really good with art. His mother, Jules, strolls into the room. This is Rafe's little sister, Georgia, and let me just say, she's your average, ordinary, everyday superhero. Nah, just little sister.
Did you order an Uber?
So as they swerve into the new middle school, an epic roast battle happens.
Snark.
Addict.
Snitches get stitches.
As Rafe approaches his new middle school, we are introduced to the second best thing about this movie. But Turner! There's nothing better than this guy in this movie. What do you mean? You'll find out in a minute! Now, this is Principal Dwight, our antagonist of this movie. And yes, he's the CarMax guy, for those wondering. Don't worry, I googled it for you. Simultaneously, we are introduced to Rafe's best friend Leo, his partner in crime. Now, something I forgot to mention, and I probably should have. So Rafe's been removed from multiple middle schools for his, quote, behavioral issues.
These Simpson mood edits are really changing people, man.
And this was the final middle school to take him in the county. Now, something that's good to know is Dwight is just generally a really horrible person. And he's got all these rules for these students to abide by that literally no American student would ever abide by.
The code of conduct, young man. Read it, learn it, live it.
No, I don't think I will.
As Rafe arrives to homeroom, we're introduced to all these ragtag rejects, also known as the side characters of this movie. Let me get you caught up with them. We have Cool Teacher Man, Future Social Media Influencer, Humor Relief Kid,
Welcome to hell.
and Young Will Poulter.
Hey, kick a dork in.
Stay out of my way.
Or I'll wedge you so bad you'll be able to taste your underwear. Or I'll wedge you so bad you'll be able to taste your underwear.
In conclusion, I'm not just gonna stand here and make a bunch of promises. Just this. You should vote for me because my dad is super rich and my stepmom is really hot.
You know what? This really isn't surprising me. This movie was made in 2016. We're introduced to Jeannie, played by actress and viral singer Isabella Merced. Who is a very respectable young woman! Who, in my opinion, makes this movie. For no particular reason.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
He's not gonna call ya poppy! Even if it's just a butter, just be honest.
Clap. No need to be.
Of course, and just wait. If you think I can sing good, just wait till I start dancing. Here we go. Thank you.
I've seen his stepmom. You're not kidding.
Soon come to learn about the school's test known as the BLAR, which stands for, something, another test that's corrupted. Stop clapping back up! As the assembly comes close to a wrap, Rafe continues to sketch a top tier, that is really good, drawing of Dwight as a zombie. And of course, a girl I think is named Debbie grabs his book and passes it down to a bunch of obnoxious children. Have you no sympathy, children? Dwight sees the drawing and freaking destroys the book! Then we get to meet Carl, who's your basic stepdad type in movies.
I'm not gonna call him dad. Well, I'm not going to, ever. Even if there's a fire.
Later, Leo comes over. While roaming the empty house,
Shh. Could you lower your voice, please?
What? Oh, okay, you don't want them to know I'm here.
No offense, but Mom doesn't think you're the best influence.
Okay, well, she's not wrong about that.
start brainstorming of an idea to get back at Dwight, and they decide upon destroying Dwight's book from the inside out.
So, you trash his.
So the following of this movie is a bunch of gags and pranks, and then you got straight up vandalism by the two partners in crime.
Oh, way too risky, man. Like, come on.
It's not a...
So, what are you doing after school next Friday?
do you want to, like, go on a...
Fundraiser.
Yeah, a date. A fundraiser. Totally. That's what I was thinking.
Wow, I guess they're a really cute couple together, and you know, I guess that's fine, but as long as this movie doesn't end with a kiss scene, or else I'm gonna be a very salty boy! And then Rafe goes on to totally destroy Will Poulter in a chalkboard drawing.
Hey, get your drawing. I'm gonna roundhouse you in the face.
Do it. Nani? Roundhouse him. Roundhouse him in the face. Because I don't think you can. I don't think it's physically possible to get your leg that high from where you're standing.
Well, I just can't do it now because, I forgot to renew the lethal weapon registration on my feet.
You hear that, guys? That's the battle cry of someone who just lost.
And then out of nowhere, Carl proposes to Rafe's mom.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You said yes.
I did.
Yes! Come here. Yes. Yes.
Dwight, absolutely
Giggling with rage!
pulls a Wizard of Oz, starts listing all these new rules he has for these little rugrats in his school.
Rule number 137, no more going to the bathroom. I'll also be dissolving school government.
We come to learn again that Dwight's still a jerk. He soon comes to realize that the test scores are down, and if he can get Mr. Tiller's students to not take the test, they will be right back on top again. So he decisively plans to get the class expelled before the Blar.
Well, we could stop them from taking the test.
You're seriously trying to put some stupid rule over the lives of innocent bear cubs?
My rules aren't stupid. Your bears are stupid. Nobody told them to live on something that melts.
Alright, that part was funny, I'll give him that. Come to learn that Carl is trying to get Rafe sent to military school! As Leo and Rafe plan the biggest prank yet as a revolt against Dwight's newly established rules.
All of this for a girl? Is she really worth it?
Leo, for Jeannie Galetta, I would walk through fire just to see her smile.
I'm kinda starting to think I'm gonna be very salty at the end of this movie. As Rafe returns home, Georgia emotionally informs him about Carl, attempting to have him put in boarding school, having overheard him earlier. Rafe, notably concerned, informs Leo the following day that he will no longer be going through with the prank. Entering homeroom, Rafe is met with Dwight, who informs the class that they will be expelled after he found proof in their lockers from past pranks the school has endured. Oh yeah, and the cool teacher guy got fired. Desperately trying to make sense of the situation, Rafe calmly and collectively walks into the principal's office and confronts Dwight about his quote proof and admits to doing the pranks in the past. Dwight, realizing he's been caught by a 13-year-old, attempts to bribe Rafe.
Become my apprentice. Learn to use the dark side of the Force.
Obviously declining because it's the wrong thing to do, gets on top of the table and sets off his final prank.
I'll be right. I really don't like. I'll be right. I'll be right. I'll be right.
Rafe, now expelled, is brought home, where his mother is notably upset about the situation and tells him he's being sent to the military school. This next part of the movie, it twisted me so hard when I first saw it. Are you ready for this?
Oh, honey, we all miss him. Nothing's been the same since the day he got sick. Brothers, guys had such a bond. But he is, honey. Leo is gone.
Well, that was a dang good twist. Rafe then goes on to read the letter from earlier in the movie that Leo had wrote him. It's very heartwarming and sweet, but because I'm a man, I won't give in to the raw emotion this movie draws from me. Rather, I'll bring it to my pillow tonight and scream it into my pillows as I listen to Continuing, Jeannie arrives at possibly the worst time ever. She reveals that Dwight would get a huge pay raise if the school was revealed to be #1 in the county after school testing. So they decide to revolt against Dwight in the best way possible. With the help of Minnie Will Poulter, Napoleon Dynamite's Pedro.
I drank some cold water, but it didn't do nothing.
Following of the movie is them destroying the test. They have a Mad Max chase scene, a poop joke. Yes! We had a poop joke, everybody! Principal Dwight gets brought to justice and fired. Cool teacher guy gets rehired. And Carl gets dumped. And Rafe learns to let his little brother go. Bada bing, bada boom. That's the movie right there. It finishes there. What a great movie. This has been Turner from Turner Studios, signing off from any further continuation of this part of the video. Yeah. Well, all I gotta do now is edit the video and get it up on the YouTube. Someone's calling me.
Turner.
Yo, that's sardines!
That wasn't the end.
It's what?
Well, almost.
What?
I don't want to ruin your sense of accomplishment, but, you didn't break every
Rule 86.
Turner?
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey, Turner, how you been, man? You went missing for exactly 9 months.
Yeah, I know, man. I've just been really sad. I mean, how could she kiss him at the end of that movie?
Oh, I got you. You realize Isabella Merced is an actress, right? And single. Ha! Would have been a real shame if you went whole dance number and decided to go missing for 9 months because of that. Well, that would be really dumb. She doesn't even follow.
I think I'm dumb. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys had a good time and laughed quite a bit. Comment down below if you enjoyed the video or if you didn't, if I made you cringe, you know? Because I happen to be really good at making people do that. Nah, but seriously, let's get into the shout-outs. A quick thank you to my boys who let me in their voices in this video. Their social links will be down below. Please, guys, go drop them a follow and just hit them up, say, Turner sent me here, you know, he wanted me to say hi. And of course, if you guys enjoyed me, please go ahead and drop a subscription down below. Hit that little bell icon if it's there, you know, these YouTube bots might think I'm a kid's page now. YouTube, I swear I'm over 13. I may look really small, but I'm a lot older. I may not know what's gonna happen in the grand scheme of things. YouTube might terminate me in the next few weeks. But for whatever happens, I'd love to have you guys on the ride with me. I hope you have a good night. Make sure to check the refrigerator. Your mom bought you ramen.
Roll the outro!